When we love someone, we often give up a lot. We care a lot about them, but they leave us. Sometimes they take advantage of our kindness to get what they want. They are kind when they need us, but as soon as they get what they want, they are gone like a rising bird. But how are you going to fix it and be responsible? You will notice a change immediately if you don't do these 7 things. It is important to understand that navigating relationships involves both giving and receiving. However, when the balance tips heavily towards sacrificing your own well-being and happiness for someone else's needs, it can lead to a cycle of frustration and dissatisfaction. Taking control of your life means taking back your agency and respecting your values. By making thoughtful choices that align with your true self, you'll help create healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Let's dive into these 7 steps of change that will lead you to a more authentic and powerful lifestyle. 1. Don't change your life to fit someone else. It's painful and unnecessary. Like shoes that are too tight if you try to fit in them, you lose sight of your goals and you lose momentum when you try to be everywhere at once. You lose yourself when you are always trying to meet the needs of others. Don't fit into the rainbow. Do something else instead. Now is the time to be proud of your colors. Don't let others decide how you should live. It's time to go your own way. Be yourself. You are not here to trade. You came here to write your own great story, not someone else's. Remember, living by someone else's standards is like walking with a compass that points anywhere but true north. It is easy to lose direction and get off track. This is where the wisdom of Stoicism comes into play. As another Stoic philosopher, Marcus Aurelius, once said, "It is not events that disturb men, but their judgments about them." This means that fitting into someone else's life is not a feeling of discomfort, but rather our perception and assessment of the action. When you embrace your individuality and stop measuring your worth by the expectations of others, you will find peace and a sense of direction. Your life is your journey, a canvas on which only you hold the brush. Paint with bold strokes and bright colors that represent you, not a faint echo of someone else's dreams. 2. Being too obsessed with someone else's dreams won't make your life worse. Don't let them run your life like a satellite that can't move. When you think too much about someone else, you forget about your plans, dreams, and what makes you special. Over time, you only think about what they want and need. It's like giving someone else all your water when you need it yourself. Marcus Aurelius said, "When you are at peace with yourself, you are at peace with the world." If you think too much about someone, it will throw you off balance and you will become a shadow living by their rules. You forget how valuable you are. Freedom from their rule. Stop being the moon to their planet. Let yourself shine like the sun and light your way. You are the star of your own story, not someone else's. Always remember this and don't let anyone make you less brilliant. The key to true contentment is finding harmony within yourself, not the approval or acceptance of others. Just as a tree does not grow from the leaves to the roots, but from the roots out, your growth and happiness should come from your own core, values and beliefs, not external factors. Epicurus, another Stoic philosopher, aptly said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we can listen twice as much as we speak." Apply this principle in your life by listening more to your inner voice and less to the expectations and demands of others. As you develop inner peace and self-awareness, you will find that your need for external validation diminishes. You begin to realize your worth and the unique light you bring to the world. Shine on your own terms and remember that you are not just a character in someone else's story. You are the author of your own epic story. 3. Don't let anyone make you miserable or damage your mind because of someone else. Damaging your own sanity and happiness is like setting your house on fire to keep it warm. It makes no sense and is bad for you. You give someone else control of your happiness when you put someone else's needs before your own. You try to make them happy even when you are sad. Take a step back and take responsibility again. Your happiness and sanity are too important to risk. You cannot exchange them for anything else. Don't give your life for someone else's story. Make yourself a leader. Make up your mind and do everything you can to protect your peace and happiness. Don't let anyone take away your happiness. You are responsible for your thoughts, not someone else's. In the words of Epicurus, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we react to them. Your mental health and happiness depend primarily on your inner choices and perspectives, not on external circumstances or the whims of others. Acknowledging this is like finding the key to your spiritual strength. You must guard the gates of your mind closely and let in only those thoughts and influences that will edify and uplift you. It is important to prioritize self-care and self-compassion. Just as a tree cannot bear fruit if its roots are damaged, you cannot truly support others if you neglect your own well-being. Remember that you are the architect of your own happiness. Build it with care and purpose. Be the hero of your own story who values your own peace and joy, not a bystander in someone else's story. This change in perspective is not a sign of selfishness, but a sign of your self-respect and wisdom. Fourth, don't neglect your family and friends for someone else. Don't stay away from them because you're crazy about someone else. This is what it feels like to cut support pieces of wood. Every family member and friend was like a branch to you. If you start pushing people away, you will lose more than friends. You will also lose people who can help you. Seneca said, "People are like the earth. They can help you grow or stunt your growth and wither you." You are walking a difficult path if you separate yourself from your loved ones to please others. Reach out to those important people. Take care of your support system. Your family and friends are special. They keep you going. Stay close to the people who have always been there for you. As Seneca said, true happiness is the enjoyment of the present without anxious dependence on the future. This wisdom applies deeply to your relationships with family and friends. If you forget these connections for someone else, you not only jeopardize your support network, but you also lose the joy of the moment with them. These relationships are the roots that ground you, the branches that support you, and the leaves that provide you with shade and comfort. Nurture them, love them, and let them bloom. Remember, it's a delicate balance to maintain personal relationships and passion, but it's essential to a fulfilling life. Your family and friends are your allies in this life journey, providing perspectives, support, and love that no one else can provide. Honor those bonds and keep them strong. They are your source of treasure, strength, and stability amidst the ever-changing dynamics of life. 5. Don't waste so much time on them. Don't give someone all your time, as he never has enough. Every minute you spend overthinking about them is a minute of your life you'll never get back. Your time is important. Do not take this risk at the request of other people. Seneca once said, "Our life is not short, but we waste too much of it." If you spend all your time with someone else, you're missing out on the best parts of your life. Take your time back. It's yours, not theirs. Keep them under control. Don't let them rule your life. Goodbye. Spend it on things that make you happy, help you grow, and fulfill you. Remember that you are responsible for the time. Don't waste it on someone who might not appreciate it. Time is the most valuable resource. It is irreplaceable and limited. Every moment you spend needlessly worrying about others is a moment lost building your dreams and growing your experiences. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely said, "We are not given a short life, but we shorten it, and we are not ill-equipped, but waste it." This emphasizes the importance of using your time purposefully. Prioritize your activities and people that enrich your life, promote your personal growth, and bring you joy and fulfillment. Balance is key. While it's important to be there for others, it's just as important to be there for yourself. Make sure your time allocation reflects your values and aspirations. Life is like a book, and you are the author. Make sure each chapter is meaningful and reflects your true self. Remember that every minute is a new opportunity to write a story worth telling, a life worth living. 6. Don't talk about your worst times or all about your past. Telling someone everything about your past is like telling them all the secrets and problems you had to deal with. The part of your life that has been difficult for you is personal. It got you through those times. You don't have to share it for others to enjoy or appreciate. He said, when we are weak, the old ideas that we have conquered come to challenge us. If you tell everyone your old secrets, you will have to deal with the same problems again. You may be hurt or taken advantage of. Now don't let anyone else know your secrets. Don't exaggerate your story. Keep important parts safe. They strengthen you and keep you protected. Be careful who you trust. Don't let others define you. People shouldn't read about your life for fun. This is your story. Your past, especially the struggles and challenges you faced, is a sacred chapter in your personal journey. As Marcus Aurelius once wisely said, our lives are what our thoughts make us. This means that constantly seeing or sharing your painful past can inadvertently shape your current experiences and perspective. Your past is a private museum of lessons and struggles. Not all exhibitions are intended for public viewing. Sharing should be a choice that positively contributes to your growth, not a compulsion that leaves you vulnerable. Your experiences have shaped who you are, but they do not define you. Choose carefully the confidence with whom you share your deepest vulnerabilities. Your story is resilient and strong, and you have the right to be the only one telling it. Remember, sharing your past should be empowering, not draining. It's about finding strength in vulnerability with the right audience at the right time for the right reasons. 7. Don't agree to do something just because they want you to. It's like wearing a mask that makes breathing difficult just to make someone else happy. If you don't enjoy saying yes to things you don't want, you're not only ignoring what you do want, you're lying to yourself. It's like wearing colors you don't like. Don't worry too much about other people. If you want to be truly happy, Albert Camus once said, you start to hate yourself and lose respect when you do things because someone else is doing them, not because you want to. Take off that mask and don't always say yes. Your life is not a play where you have to act to please other people. Learn to say no to things you don't want to do. Don't do anything that makes you feel bad. Be open and honest with yourself. Don't let other people tell you how to live your life. Take a moment and remember that you are the star of your own story, not someone else's. In this journey of life, authenticity is your greatest asset. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we listen twice as much as we speak. It's a reminder to listen to your inner voice and respect it. It's not selfish to say no to something that doesn't align with your values or desires. It's self-respect. Every time you follow the wishes of others at the expense of yourself, you break a part of your true self. It's like painting your favorite color with shades that don't resonate with you. Don't let the fabric of your life be a collage of other people's choices and preferences. Instead, paint it with your true colors that represent the real you. It's important to remember that living authentically isn't about caring about others, but about making choices that align with your own values and well-being. Stand firm in your beliefs and choices. Let your life reflect who you really are, not someone else's script. You are the protagonist of your own life story. Make it a story of authenticity and fulfillment. 8. Make decisions based on your fear of being alone. There is no way to know what to do when you are afraid, especially when you are afraid to be alone. If you choose things because you're afraid of being alone, you can end up in places you don't want to be. Remember that loneliness is not the same as being alone. This is what Aristotle said. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Take time to get to know and enjoy your company. So if you choose to be with someone, it's because they make your life better, not because you're afraid of being alone. Enjoy your company and don't let fear dictate what you should do. The important thing to remember is that you can enjoy your winnings, no matter how small they are. We often forget to celebrate our successes because we are too busy making other people happy or meeting their needs. Although it may seem small, every step forward is a victory to be applauded. Epictetus said that we should not only seek to admire other people, but also to admire ourselves. Take time to honor your hard work and successes. Celebrating your progress will help you feel better and remind you how important your own journey is. The things you do are unique and should be recognized. Don't forget that life isn't just about getting where you want to be. It's also about enjoying the journey and acknowledging your hard work along the way. As you navigate through life, it's important to distinguish between loneliness and solitude. Solitude can be a powerful tool for self-discovery and personal growth. As Seneca wisely said, "The greatest blessings of mankind are within us and within our reach." Use the opportunity to be alone as an opportunity to delve into your inner world, understand your desires, and develop self-confidence. The fear of being alone often clouds decisions, leading to choices that don't align with your true self. Conversely, if you feel comfortable in your company, your decisions will reflect your true desires and values. Additionally, recognizing and celebrating your achievements is critical to personal fulfillment. Every milestone, big or small, is a testament to your determination and dedication. It's not about seeking external validation. It's about recognizing your own worth and progress. Celebrate yourself because it affirms the uniqueness of your journey and the value of your achievement. Remember that the road to fulfillment is full of small victories and lessons learned along the way. Embrace these moments because they are stepping stones to your final destination. From a static perspective, it is important to remember that you have the power to make your own decisions, and living in balance with your true nature is very important. Epictetus and other Stoics taught that happiness and peace come from within, not from external events or the approval of other people. You are strong and wise enough to make the best choices for yourself, even if they conflict with other people's wishes. Throughout your life, strive to develop qualities such as knowledge, courage, justice, and self-control. These things, not how well you meet someone else's needs or standards, are the true markers of a happy life. Remember that you can choose your own path. Be proud of how special you are and write your own story based on your values and beliefs. You don't have to give up your values or your health to help other people. Instead, take responsibility for your life and make decisions that reflect who you really are. They believe that true freedom came from knowing that we could control our thoughts and actions. Always remember that you can make another choice if you feel you have to compromise, give up your time, or share more than you want to. You don't have to follow someone else's plan for your life. You can make your own based on what is important to you. Change must happen now. Get started now. Decide to stop these things and try to be the best person you can be. Another great Stoic philosopher, Marcus Aurelius, said, "You have power over your mind, not over external events." Understand this and you will find strength. This is the essence of Stoic philosophy, the recognition that true freedom and happiness come from within. It doesn't mean bowing to the expectations of others or sacrificing your well-being for external approval. It's about aligning your actions with your core values and beliefs. By focusing on developing virtues like wisdom and self-discipline, you will build a life that is not only fulfilling, but true to who you are. We are here to provide clear and honest help every day. Every step you take to be your true self is a step towards true freedom and happiness. Get started today and keep going. Remember that your journey to self-discovery and fulfillment is an ongoing process. Take every challenge as an opportunity to grow and every failure as a lesson. Be proud of your tenacity and courage to live by your principles even in the face of adversity. As you navigate life's twists and turns, cherish the moments of joy. Celebrate your victories, big and small, and learn from your experiences. Surround yourself with those who lift you up, support you, and nurture your authenticity. Your story is a canvas waiting for your unique brushstrokes. Color it with passion, purpose, and compassion. Let it reflect the strength of your character, the depth of your soul, and the beauty of your individuality. So take a deep breath, trust your journey, and continue writing the masterpiece of your life. Your future is full of endless possibilities. Seize every moment with purpose and create a legacy that inspires others to embrace their true selves. Next time, remember, your story is yours to write. Make it a masterpiece.